Good morning, Sam the Oil Man here, and some very exciting Rumble news today, because look at that, we're in position 35, and we're winning. So let's jump into these battles. Now, previously, Wenglish has never performed this well before, but we've made a really big push to get some guild members who have good daily habits in terms of how frequently they play. Now, a lot of these guild members, they're not actually, They're not actually high-level players like myself. Most of them are, or a lot of them are much lower beginner levels. But in our recruitment push that we'd been making over the last couple of guilds, we're really just after active players. And reaching this high in the ranking is purely because we're able to take numbers over deck. Of course, we have a decent number of high-level decks in our guild, and that's essential. But we had that before, and we just got nowhere because we always got outnumbered. So really happy with how this has turned out for us. And just a couple more matches to go, and hopefully we can continue staying this active. Excuse me. So today, unfortunately, I'm not sitting up by the pool enjoying the view while I record these rumbles. I went up there. There's a storm brewing. It's really super windy, and if I went up there to record with this microphone, it would be not that enjoyable to listen to. So let's see. Now hopefully I'm going to face someone who's a little harder to battle, and I won't get a perfect 100% score. Well, actually, hopefully I will, but so we can really see what happens when you take damage in terms of your score. So I don't want to take damage though, so let's make sandwich Lois, and that should take out Lois's piano without a problem. There we go, and then we're going to throw in another book of spells, and we can decide what we're going to add on top of that next, but I think we're pretty safe now. So let's throw Devil Hank, and this one should be a perfect score. Rumble, yep, there we go. Oh, I did take a little bit of damage. Well, there you go, 98. I keep fast forwarding the matches rather than displaying the full animations. Here we go, jump to the third one. Just to make it go faster, because the animations, they're the same every single time. If you've played the game, you've watched the animations. Alright, we'll open with Bender and his defense. Oh, this looks like it'll be a slightly more challenging match. So let's throw in Super King. Oh, Super King, Disco Bender. Disco Bender is pretty cool. And Robot House, they're my options. Robot House will mean that reduces lots of damage. But if it is actually a hard one and he has lots of good cards, I think I want the shield on everything. So we're going to go with Super King Bender. I'm not really sure what my featured combo is going to be this match, but we'll find out. I'm going to use Peter because he's the shield. I want to minimize my damage, or unless I want, no. Well, I'm going to combo Peter with something, so I'll have next round, so I'll have that shield. There we go, to prevent that damage from Zoidberg. And now we're going to go Book of Spells to get Legendary Sister Peter. That's possible. Or we're going to Equestronaut, also Legendary Sister Peter. Or we can just do massive amounts of damage. And let's do that. And we've got Super King Bender's shield there to help prevent damage. Well, that wins it for us. And there we go, perfect 100. Wasn't expecting that based on the first card they played. And Yes, so we're looking pretty good here. They have had 19 players, and we're going up against, we have had 29 players. So we've pretty consistently managed to have sort of the 30 to 40 players battling, and that's put us at spot 35. And let's fight. We're certainly no match for some of those high level tiers where everyone has a legendary deck and equal number of players. We totally get outclassed when that happens. But getting lots of active players to consistently play has really paid off for us. There's a few people who were not that active at all, and didn't really even play at all. There's some that are, haven't been in for 1 day plus. So we've got a few slots that'll be opening up at the end of this rumble. There we go. Took a bit of damage then. So if you are interested in joining Wenglish, one, you must be active, daily active. And then during the rumbles, fight every single rumble match. Of course, stuff happens. You might miss 1 or 2 for some reason. That's fine. But generally, every single rumble match should be a priority. And even, this is the important thing that we've been driving through, yes, you get tons more points if you're winning these matches, and it sucks when you lose and you only get a few points, but every single one of those points counts. Like when you get 20 extra guild members who are going to lose every match and might only get 100 points each, that's still 2,000 points if every one of them did 10 their matches. And that can be the difference between winning and losing. Well, let's open strong with Sandwich Lois. All right, let's put Hank down. Yep. All right. So, oh, excellent, another 100. So yeah, it's pretty exciting to be doing these YouTube videos, and then finally at the same time having got a decent guild, because I think it would have been a very different experience if we were placed in the, 1,500 range. But yeah, so to all our guild members, well done, especially those that did all those 10 losing battles. It can be challenging to stay motivated enough to do that, but that's definitely part of the team effort that has contributed to our success. So we're going to do, this could be our featured card here, Bobby and Blurn's Ball. And because the sport still has the buff, look how much health Batter Up Bobby gets, 96. And a shield of 15, which is great for preventing damage to get the maximum score possible. There we go. Still takes some damage, but at least it's not as bad as it would have been. Now, let's get Bender down. We'll make one of Bender's combos and see if we can... which combo? Disco Bender or Robot House? Let's use Robot House to take down the damage they're dealing. Hopefully it's used on Wrestler Amy. But actually either of them, it doesn't really matter. There, that works because now Robot House doesn't take any damage. Excellent. Let's fast forward through that. And now we'll get in... Yes, we'll put in Tina because she has the leech of 11 and a decent amount of health. There we go. And is this going to be the last one? We're going to do 27, 28. Oh, I don't know that it's going to be enough. Nope, so let's... we can't combo Tina up, but we can use Sister Peter to provide, what's Sister Peter going to do? A motivate of 8 on Tina and let her leech. And then the final one, it doesn't really matter because now we've got the match. But I took a pretty good chunk of damage there, so what's my final score? 92. I'm interested to see and add up how much damage I actually took compared to what that final score was, whether it's like a 2 for 1 or 4 for 1. There we go. 4 more battles to go. So the Rumble's going to finish before tomorrow morning. It's going to finish later tonight. So I will actually record tomorrow's video tonight for the last Rumble, and I'll include the final Rumble score to see where we end up. Or actually, we'll see what I do. You'll find out soon enough. But we'll open here with Book of Spells to give us plenty of options, but it's probably going to be Devil Hank that I go with. With this Hank here, yes, Devil Hank it is. And that should take out any card that they throw at me straight up. And just in case it doesn't, I'm going to throw in another Book of Spells to have just a little bit of extra punch. But there we go. Perfect 100. And 2 more to go. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. Well, I'm enjoying the mobile gaming and filming these little rumbles for you. But with the rumble nearly over, I'm actually going to start doing lots of games. We'll go Sandwich Tina it is. Yep, Sandwich Tina. And with the pliers, what's that called? The Cripple of 14. That should save on our health. Put the witch down with the wall breaker. She'll probably still take some damage. Or just took damage. And then we'll throw in the Equestronaut to hopefully heal up the witch a little bit. Oh, I should have, I didn't have anything to combo with it. But that worked. That worked perfect. So where are we going to place? Are we going to place in the top? We'll probably place in the top 50, fingers crossed. Are we going to place in the top 25? That's the real question. How high can we go? Yeah, Book of Spells first, and it's probably going to be Devil Hank again. This is a great combo to open with. And Devil Hank has a 19 leech of health, so he'll stay on pretty much full health, pretty much regardless of what happens there. Unless they throw out some crazy, fully maxed mythic, which, this high in the ranks, you never know what's going to happen. Devil Hank and Devil Bobby, this one's mine. Perfect 100. So a lot of your score, it's fantastic when you're facing a high opponent and you get the perfect card drops to just smash them. It certainly helps with that final score. This is still anyone's game because there's 2.5 hours left and they've only had 19 players, so you never know, magically they could come in and have 20 players at the end and just destroy us. But I think the chances of that are pretty slim. Fingers crossed. Alright, I think this is the last one of this match. And we're going to go with... tough call. But let's open with... We'll open with Peter just because he has that shield. And you never know what I want to do next. And... then I think we're going to need to Drunk Peter. Yes. Because of that Cripple of 17 is pretty awesome. There we go. Now what? Bender with attack of 9. Tough call. Tough call. But we're going to take some damage, so let's throw out my Equestronaut. Oh, Super King Bender. That's unfortunate for me. But if I put down Disco Hank, I can prevent a lot of damage, so that should help. Oh, and Drunk Peter is going to cripple Super King, so I should be right. Oh, that worked well. And we'll throw in the witch costume with heal, so it can heal up Disco Hank a little bit if she gets a turn. I think he's on full health anyway. And that's the game. There we go. Drunk Peter took a bit of damage though. 90. There we go. And that's the Rumble. Oh, didn't quite crack the 20,000. It's a close one. Two and a bit hours left, but hopefully we can pull that off. And where do you reckon we're going to finish up? Comment if you watched all the way here. Make a comment what position you reckon our final position will be. The Rumble has, where is it? I think it's 18 hours left. So that's another 2 more Rumbles to go. Anything could happen. So watch tomorrow to find out.